Jonesy and Amanda.
You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
Everybody online.
The Jonesy and Amanda Show.
Gorgeous Amanda.
Mistress Amanda is delivering discipline.
It hurts, but someone's got to do it.
Bad Amanda. Bad Amanda.
All right, I got to see Jonesy.
And the virile Jonesy.
What a creep. I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Stay in school and learn school. Yeah, okay.
Out of the way, Dobie.
Jonesy and Amanda, those are names that you would never forget.
It's showtime.
Well, hello, Amanda.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great this Friday.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Oogity boogity.
And then Valentine's Day the next day. But this happens all the time. Friday the 3rd. Oh, no, it wouldn't happen all the time.
No.
No, actually, it
Let me
wouldn't
explain the nature of it.
Yeah,
A
sorry.
moving calendar.
Sorry, it wouldn't happen all
So
the time.
Friday the 13th, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Which do you choose to celebrate? Don't confuse them. Don't go around to your paramour's house with a dead cat, for example. Unless she's into that.
Who told you about my paramour? I love VD Day, as you know.
I don't like a tautology. It's VD or V-Day. There's no VD Day on my watch.
Depends who you ask. Ask the Married at First Sight cast. Ask them about that. We have an action-packed show. Instagram makes its return. A little bit later on as well, our Chemist Warehouse man of the match.
Yes, Jenna, our social dipstick, will be awarding $500 to our favourite, what do you call it, favourite contributor?
Someone that's contributed in some way.
Favourite contributor doesn't sound very sexy, but, you get the gist.
Especially on VD Day. And we can't do anything until we do the Fast Five. Would you like to play?
Give us a call.
Call us 135522 on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation.
How fast can this thing go?
Faster than the speed of light. Jonesy and Amanda's
Fast Five.
Friday, I feel the need for speed. 5 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 5 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will
Well,
say...
if you answer question 5 correctly, how many times must I correct you, Brendan? If you answer question 5 correctly, you get a $500 voucher to Fun Lab experiences, including Hijinks Hotel.
I like hijinks. Stacey's in Kalanga. Hello, Stacey.
Hi.
You can go along to Hijinks Hotel
For
if you can-
Valentine's
For
Day.
Valentine's Day. It's on Saturday. You know that.
Oh, so romantic. Oh la la.
Oh la la. And you can get up some hijinks, Stacey.
And you can speak French. Ooh la la. Hope you don't have a merde of a night.
Oh, Amanda, why do you have to swear in French?
I know.
You know,
It's classy, that's why.
but it's not nice. I apologise to the French. Okay? Stacey, are you ready to go?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, Stacey, here comes question number 1. What colour is the lid on a jar of Vegemite?
Yellow.
It is yellow.
Let's play Monster Mash, Stace.
Let's kick off this Monster Mash.
What we've done here, Stacey, is we've mashed 2 songs together. Can you tell us what they are? Have a listen.
We've known each other for so long.
Wow.
Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside, we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling.
Oh, Stacey, you know that.
Wow, you'll know the 2 songs. When you hear them mashed up, it's confusing. What are they?
DJ Disco Sunny.
Oh, Stacey.
No, sorry, Stacey.
No hijinks for Stacey. Oscar's in Subiaco.
Hi, Oscar.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Do you want to hear these 2 songs again?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside, we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play.
What do you reckon, Oscar?
Oh, I think the tune is Wake Me Up by Avicii and the lyrics are Never Gonna Give You Up.
You got them both right, Oscar.
When it's all over, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
They're the 2 songs right there. Which brings you
number
to
3.
question 3. According to folklore, finding what on your wedding dress is a sign of good luck? Is it A, a ladybird, B, a spider, or C, bird droppings?
A ladybird.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
You'd think it would be.
You'd think it would be because that's good luck.
Yeah, but it's not. It's one of those. It's one of those trick questions.
Remember that thing, ladybird, ladybird, fly away home, your house is on fire and your children are gone? What a sad message to give a ladybird.
ladybird.
Look, I'm just minding my own business.
Do you know the answer to this? Why don't you give us a call? 135522. Play the Fast Five on Gold.
Hear every second of Jonesy and Amanda on demand. Search for us now on the iHeart app.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation driving you home.
How fast can this thing go?
Faster than the speed of light.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Fast Five.
The Fast Five's going well. We're up to question number 3.
The question is going to Jacqueline in Strathfield. Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi.
Hello.
Jacqueline.
Here we go. Question 3. According to folklore, finding what on your wedding dress is a sign of good luck? Is it B, we've ruled out ladybug. Is it B, a spider, or C, bird droppings?
B, spider.
Spider.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's according to folklore. I don't know why
Yeah.
it's good luck having a giant bird-eating tarantula on the back of your neck. But I thought it was...
Excuse me. That's my wife.
What a beautiful furry veil. I thought it was bird dropping.
Yep. Yeah.
But that's what you probably just say to a bride to make her feel better.
Jim Ray, have you got any extraneous information about this?
Not really. It's supposed to symbolise prosperity and good luck if you find a spider on your wedding dress.
Okay. Jacqueline, you still with us?
Yes.
On the flag of Wales, what mythical creature would you find, Jacqueline?
Dragon?
A dragon, that's right. You sounded very confident with that answer.
With that answer, Jacqueline.
That brings you to question 5,
Jacqueline,
Jacqueline.
here it comes.
Question 5. Which artist is in the midst of his Loop tour in Australia right now?
Oh, Ed Sheeran.
Sheeran for Sheeran. Amanda and I are going. Are you going?
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get tickets.
Oh, plops. Brendan, why don't you give Jacqueline your tickets?
Well, no, I really want
Come
to
on,
go.
no, why don't you? Why don't you? That'd be a nice thing to do.
Jacqueline's got stuff on.
Has she?
It's too late notice.
she?
It's Valentine's Day. Jacqueline, I wish you were coming. But you know what you've won?
What?
The Jam Pack. You've got a $500 voucher to Fun Lab experiences, including Hijinks Hotel, where fun checks in and boredom checks out. Search Hijinks Hotel.
You said where there are fun chicks. I thought you
Well,
said.
there could be some fun chicks, Jacqueline. If that's what you're into, it's okay. No judgment from Jonesy.
I'll be the chick having fun.
Absolutely. Let's
Jacqueline,
hope so.
Well done. You have a good weekend, okay?
Thank you. Have fun at Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, okay.
We'll be
just make us
thinking of
feel
you,
bad,
Jacqueline.
We'll be sitting there going, there's a giant Jacqueline-shaped hole in this venue. Good on you, Jacqueline. Take it easy.
Jam Nation.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation. Digital Jenna's coming up a bit later on. She's our social media dipstick, and she's awarding the Chemist Warehouse Man of the Match prize.
Yeah, she's going to give $500 to her favourite contributor of the week, someone who has contributed to the show in some way. And it can't be you and it can't be me, Brendan.
No.
Unfortunately.
And Gemma Rye's doing a little face.
Can it be me?
No, it can't be you either.
Because, Ryan, you have to contribute.
Wow.
Yeah, Google it.
You have to contribute. You know what I've loved this week is people helping me out with my father of the bride speech.
Oh, yeah, like this woman.
I have no idea. Do it yourself.
I have no idea. Do it yourself. She's got a point.
There are other people that contributed.
Thank goodness she got her mother's looks.
Formally welcome the son-in-law to the Jones family.
Something about the bride looking the best she's ever looked.
When you are in an argument with my daughter, when you think you're right, you know you're always wrong.
Yes, you do have my permission to marry my daughter. I have no idea. Do it yourself.
Who knows? That could be someone who wins $500.
Did you transcribe that for me?
All of that's coming up a little bit later on.
But in the meantime, I'm intrigued about this guy whose ex-wife is living rent-free in his head.
And they say romance is dead. Stay tuned. It's coming up next.
On Gold.
Jam
Nation.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation.
Well, tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Our thoughts turn to romance. And what about this unusual story? Well, this man, he lives in the States. He visits the grave of his wife every single morning. She's his ex-wife.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
They divorced 48 years ago. He hasn't spoken to her since 1976.
Right.
And yet...
How long ago did she pass away? You don't know that or just...
I don't know that.
But she's... Yep.
Well, she's dead.
Okay.
But every morning...
But that's a sweet gesture.
Well, let's hear what happens. Every morning, they've captured him on hidden camera, allegedly urinating on her grave every single morning. So he has been seen desecrating a woman's grave around 6 a.m. He's relieving himself there and leaving bags of waste behind.
Oh, bags of waste?
Bags of waste.
Come on, dude, let it go.
Let it go. She's living rent-free in his head.
Goodness.
But you know what I find even weirder about this?
Mm.
He does that, but there's someone waiting for him in the car.
Oh.
His current wife. So he says, they pull up at the cemetery
Right.
every morning at 6 a.m. He gets out with a bag, presumably of fecal matter.
Yep.
Goes over to the grave of his ex-wife and does a wee on it while his current wife sits in the car.
And she's happy for that.
Red flags, anyone? Nice. It's unusual. It's different.
This is why people go on Married at First Sight.
Wow, and I thought they were crazy. Mad relationships actually exist.
That's crazy.
Would flowers kill you?
Drive you to drink. Speaking of, the pub test is coming up, and today, sad news. The Aussie shout is
it dead? Is it dead? What do you think? We'll put it to the pub test.
That's coming up on Gold.
Jonesy and Amanda.
You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
Event now by the miracle of recording.
Jonesy and Amanda.
We'll do it live!
Jonesy and Amanda, those are two great names.
Such a scam.
I'm not a scab.
Sense the chemistry between them, but how much of that is real?
Mind your own business and shut your pie hole.
I wish you well with your show.
Well, hello there. It's Friday the 13th and Valentine's Day tomorrow. I'm leaning more into Valentine's Day. I'm an optimist that way.
You're an optimist, but are you a romantic? What do you do for Valentine's Day?
I get my wife a card. That is the bare minimum of what a man could do.
And do you get flowers, anything like that?
I don't get anything.
No, do you get flowers for her?
No. I might. Actually, you know what? I might get some. Sure.
You make it sound like it's the most preposterous thing that's ever been mentioned.
I might. But she always says I'm not into Valentine's Day.
Of course she'll say that.
All women say
Have you not? How many years have you been married? You haven't figured that out?
Has Harley ever got you flowers?
Harley always gets me flowers.
Yep.
Actually, the first week we ever went out, he bought me a bunch of flowers and he said, get used to it.
Oh, yeah, right.
And for many years, that was the last bunch of flowers he'd ever bought. And he said, I meant get used to that bunch.
They were plastic.
Yeah.
Got a half-life of 1,000 years.
There was one year I got the same earrings I'd got the year before for my birthday. He thought, they look familiar. That's a good feeling. Still, it's the thought that counts, as we tell ourselves.
Coming up this hour, we go down to the Jonesy and Amanda rounds for the pub test. The Great Aussie Shout. Does it pass the pub test?
Some are saying it's dead.
That's coming up on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation. Driving you home. When there's big issues to discuss.
Issues, that's how you know we're serious.
It's always good to get down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms, particularly when it's a Friday for...
The pub test.
Pub test.
Does not pass the pub test. Pub test.
Pub test.
Does it pass the pub test? Pub test.
Yeah, the pub test.
Doesn't pass the sniff test.
Stop it. It's not helpful.
You wouldn't read about it. The Great Australian Shout. Does it pass the pub test?
Apparently not anymore. I guess it's, when you look at modern coffee orders, all your friends will have a different order. They will too with drinks, and some drinks are more expensive than others. Lots of people aren't drinking as much as they used to, so they don't want to participate in every shout. So they're finding that, by and large, the shout is disappearing. 52% say they've paid more than $50. 1 in 5, that's 19% of the survey, said they spent $100 on a single round of drinks. Just can't afford to do that.
I got to admit, when we go out drinking with the group here and we go to the local watering hole and I say, who wants a drink? I'll get you a drink. And all of a sudden, I just start to sweat because I know someone, can I get I will have a cocktail. I want a fluffy duck. I want a Freddy Fudd pucker, all those things.
No one has ordered those things since the 30s.
So I go up there and say, give me 5 pints of Tooheys New.
Yeah, and that's what we have. But being part of a shout just isn't a given anymore, where beer and cocktails come at different prices. People don't want to get stuck paying for someone's more expensive order. As I said, lots of people aren't drinking as much as others in the group
But also,
anymore.
let's have a look at the government and the alcohol. The government, the alcohol excise. We are paying so much for drinks right now. A standard beer, a pint, is usually about $14. That's crazy.
Well, that's what this survey also said, is that people are now drinking less and have curtailed, not necessarily they're going out of their social lives, but they've curtailed their consumption because of the cost.
What do you think?
Well, let's put it to you, the Great Australian Shout. Does it still pass the pub test?
13 55 22 is our number. Your calls are coming up on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation for the drive home. When there's big issues to discuss, straight to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for...
The pub test.
Pub test.
Does not pass the pub test. Pub test.
Pub test.
Does it pass the pub test? Pub test.
Yeah, the pub test.
Doesn't pass the sniff test. Stop it. It's not helpful.
Say it's not true. The great Aussie shout is fading.
Well, when you say it's not true, what's it like when you go out?
I always love getting into a shout with people. What I've noticed, though, anecdotally, amongst my friendship group, the shouts are getting smaller. Yeah. So you'll go along with blokes my age, and I'll say, do you want a beer? And you go, no, I'm in a shout with Davo and Jacko and Jono. Don't worry, Kevo, he's in with Dino.
Right, okay.
And Damo.
Yes, okay.
You know what I mean? So it all breaks up into, whereas in the old
sections.
days, you would be very magnanimous and you'd say, hey, who wants a beer?
And these days, you'd have to remortgage the house to do it.
And now, like a pint of some sort of fruity craft beer is $15.
Well, what's happening is that people are having different kinds of drinks. Some are more expensive than others. Some people in the group aren't drinking or aren't drinking as much. So by and large, people are watching their wallets, watching their purses, and they're not taking part in the shout. Yeah. What do you think? The Great Aussie Shout, does it still pass the pub test?
I think it does, but it depends on the group size. So if there's maybe 3 or 4 of you, I think, yes, it passes. But if there's 10 of you, maybe not so much. Costs a lot. It's not cheap to buy a cocktail these days.
Yeah, I think it does. I like to shout my mates a beer, and when I'm a bit low on cash, it's their turn to shout, so it all comes around.
I think it's more that they can't afford to do it anymore, because the people that we hang out with and sort of go to the pub with, you know, they're close friends and families and stuff, so they all, you know, you shout around out and the next one will do the same, whereas not as big as it used to be, maybe a round or two, and that's about it.
To me, it will pass the pub test forever. I go to the pub with my mates. I don't think about money. I have got mates that don't like to shout, but I don't mind. And the more drinks we have, the more we shout. So, yeah, definitely pass the pub test for me.
150% yes. When it's your turn to shout, you shout your mates, and then it's their turn to shout everybody else. So you're still getting a drink.
Yeah.
We understand how a shout works.
What about when the shout fairies work on your side? You go along, someone buys you a beer, then those people all nick off, and then a new bunch of people come along, and then all of a sudden you're in another shout.
But how do you orchestrate that for yourself,
It just happens.
Brendan?
It's like a unicorn. It's called the shout fairies, and I'm not saying you're welching from your shout. It's the way to the universe.
The luck goes your way.
The Lord shine down upon you.
Yeah, and it may go the other way. How do you feel if it goes the other way?
There's been many times where
the poo fairies there.
Okay. That's for some other time. Thank you for all your calls. You know, e-bikes have been much maligned of late.
By you?
Not by me. I love the things.
Really?
And I have yet another example of how great they are coming up on Gold.
Jam
Nation.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation. You know, everyone's talking about the e-bike scourge at the moment.
You are. You seem quite obsessed. Tell me why they're a scourge.
I'm going to be one of those people, those middle-aged people that comes out and says, I like them. I think they're great.
Why are people saying they're a scourge? Because it's sort of people with no road
Have you
sense
not seen
and no
any?
road
Have you not
rules.
seen the news stories?
But these are the motorised ones. These aren't the Lime bikes or whatever you have in different states.
No.
These are ones that have the engines.
Yeah, they've got an electric engine in them.
Yeah, and are there any rules as to who can ride them? Do you have to be of a certain age?
They're supposed to be under 500 kilowatts or something like that. They're not supposed to go quicker than 25 kilometres per hour. They're supposed to be pedal assist only, not take off by themselves.
Is there an age limit?
Yeah, the kids aren't supposed to be riding. I mean, it's supposed to be under 16s out of them supposed to be riding.
Right.
But for some reason, the police have turned a blind eye to them. But I will say what I like about them, and this is purely selfish, was just unlike me, is that it's taken the focus off the motorcyclist. And you know me, I've ridden motorbikes.
Because normally you're the rat bag.
Hey, I've ridden motorbikes since I was 19. I don't drive a car. I ride a motorbike every day. So I've seen every permutation of motorbikes in Australia.
But do you think, meaning that you're perceived as a rat bag and now the e-bikes are perceived as
because Australians, by and large, we don't understand motorbikes.
Well, what is there to understand?
There was always like, bikies and temporary Australians and they're dangerous and it's not you, it's the other drivers. Yes, all of that stuff. So Australia doesn't understand motorcycles until now. So now, because of the little kids on the e-bikes, and I only know this because the other day, I thought it was just in my head, but the other day, a mate of mine who rides as much as I do, he said, have you noticed that cars have been incredibly courteous on the road when you're riding to work? And I went, yeah, I've noticed that. Everyone just gets out of your way now.
So do we all need a common enemy? So while we're all looking at the e-bikes, you're in the clear.
We're in the clear.
And do you think the kids on the e-bikes are saying, hey, you know, can we get some clown on a unicycle so we can all hate that?
I think there's lots to hate about people on unicycles.
Get us all bot.
Coming up, you know what I'm hankering for?
Tell me.
Some science information.
Luckily, you've come to the right place. I've got my science wrap coming up next.
On Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold. It's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation across Australia.
I may not be setting any water speed records, but I'm certainly having fun.
Muncie Science Rap.
And people ask, what's Muncie? Muncie is my pet name for you.
You had that come about?
Amanda, a Munce, the Munsel, Muncie. Come on,
It's
keep
so
up.
obvious.
It's so obs.
I've got this story today about something that's happening in the waters of Venice.
Ooh, I love Venice.
Venice is facing an extraordinary invasion of a bizarre cannibalistic jellyfish. It's threatening fish stocks, wreaking havoc on the city's fragile lagoon ecosystem. What happens if you have some sort of predator like this, these tiny jellyfish? They go into the ballast of ships. I used to do some stories on this with Beyond 2000. Dinoflagellates, if you don't mind me showing off.
Right.
Are scooped up in the bottom of the ballast water and then just taken all over the place. So that's how they spread. But what's
They have the same with cruise ships as well.
all the diseases and germs that spread?
No. The barnacles and stuff.
Oh, I see. Go
on the
from-
bottom.
yeah,
Yes.
gotcha.
There was a time when the Fair Star had come into harbour and the VD clinics would be rubbing their hands together. We've got some business coming
There's
to
my
town.
holiday house. Well, this jellyfish is interesting for another reason too, because of its, quote, unsettling biology. This is a jellyfish whose anus only appears temporarily. It's got like a temporary anus.
Okay.
It appears during defecation
Yes.
and vanishes again.
Oh.
It's also known to eat its own offspring.
Oh.
So interesting, isn't it? I don't know if we're going to be seeing that in Finding Nemo. Imagine that. Nemo and his temporary anus.
I can't find it.
Instead of Finding Nemo, find Nemo's anus.
Okay.
I'm going to stop now. But only temporarily.
Jonesy and Amanda.
You're listening to the Jonesy and Amanda podcast.
We had so many requests for them to do it again.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Amanda, she just cracks me up.
Maybe we should lay off the moonshine.
Jonesy's always knocking Amanda.
It's so easy.
Amanda always knocking Jonesy.
I'm done. Stick it in the guts, Barry.
It's Friday. We're loving it. I've got a hankering for a big fact.
Have you?
I got a hankering for a big fact.
Well, I don't, so will we drop it?
No, why we drop it? Whoa.
Whoa. I saw you going through your giant almanac.
Oh, well, today I've got something that involves you and me and the business that we're in.
Really?
Today is a red letter day, my friend, and you'll appreciate this big fact. Also, the week that was social media-wise, our social media dipstick, Digital Jenna, will be coming in, and she will be announcing our man of the match.
Oh, woman.
Yes, $500 Chemist Warehouse voucher to brighten their day. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Buy Swiss at Chemist Warehouse for your chance to win. See online for details. Ends February 25. Someone special is having a birthday that day.
That's me. Also, we have $2,000 to give away with Instagram. We are awash.
Indeed. Adrian of Thomastown did it yesterday. It could happen for you today on Gold.
Jam Nation.
All right. Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation. And on this day, it's time for Jonesy's Big Fact.
Jonesy's Big Fact makes all the listeners gasp, and they're like, wow, I didn't know that. Damn right, you didn't know that. So here is Jonesy's Big Fact.
Indeed.
We're ready. What have you got? And
Today-
it better be factual.
This is factual and relatable. Today is World Radio Day.
Is it?
The 13th of February was deemed this day as it commemorated the anniversary of United Nations Radio
What did that
in
sound like?
1946.
46.
I'm glad you asked.
Mr. President, the draft resolution under discussion submitted to the General Assembly by the delegations of the United Kingdom, United States of America, France, China, and the USSR deals with important question.
The real important question. Am I caller 10?
You going to play, Roxette?
It's a big deal.
Big deal?
Radio is a big part of my life.
Well,
and yours.
Thanks for pointing at me. Let's listen to another first, shall we? Because not everyone might know that you started in community radio. Let's go back to Brendan Jonesy Jones' first day on air in community radio.
You two there from the Joshua Tree album with or without you. Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
You know, like
there's more.
A bit of reggae mun. The late Bob Marley and the Wailers. He died a few years back, actually, with lung cancer from smoking excessive amounts of dope. What a way to go.
What a way to go, lung cancer.
Yeah, and it was melanoma. Okay.
Look at your face. You're blushing retrospectively.
Are you done?
Finished now.
Jonesy's Big Fact makes all the listeners gasp, and they're like, wow, I didn't know that. Damn right, you didn't know that. And that is Jonesy's Big Fact.
Happy World Radio Day today.
Tell you what, are you hungry?
I am. I'm starving.
I've got a story about Macca's coming up.
I could do me some Macca's.
You haven't come very far from community radio, have you? Anyway, that's coming up next.
Instagram is coming up as well on Gold.
You can see a whole lot more of Jonesy and Amanda on our socials. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
On Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation for the drive home.
Am I a complete outlier by saying I'm not necessarily a fan of the McNuggets?
Are you joking? McDonald's McNuggets?
Are they dry?
They are the best McNuggets in the world.
Well, probably the only McNuggets.
And I'm old enough to remember when they first came out.
Before then, you had
KFC,
to eat entire McChickens.
KFC had the nuggets before that. And I remember when the McDonald's nuggets came out, and I got to admit, I wasn't a huge fan because the KFC nuggets were KFC. The McDonald's nuggets are a whole different, they're almost like a fish cocktail. Do you remember the fish cocktail?
Yes, see, I like a fish cocktail.
But I think now, like I'm a big bandit for nuggets, KFC and McDonald's. But if I had a choice, gun to my head.
Who's going to do that?
That could be a show.
Gun to your head. Whose nuggets do you prefer?
I'm going to do a show. Gun to your head. And you're just going to make a decision.
All right. And so you're a fan.
I would be.
How about this? This has caused some controversy in the States. Now, apparently, I think we might be doing this for TikTok and Tucker next week because I think this is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
In Dubai, what people have been doing is they've been buying the nuggets at Macca's.
Yep.
And then putting sour cream and caviar on them. Instead of sour cream and caviar on little biscuits or on blinis, like little pancakes, they're putting them on chicken nuggets. And now in the States, the McDonald's has released a limited edition caviar kit, the McNugget caviar kit. So what happens here is you get a tin of caviar, creme fraiche, and a mother-of-pearl caviar spoon.
Mm.
And customers are complaining because they're saying, make this cheaper for us in other ways. I mean, because this is actually quite cheap.
Because people are struggling in Dubai.
Well, but this is in the US where they're doing this.
Right.
So people in Dubai are eating them and maybe in other parts of the world, but America has released it as a promotional kit.
Oh.
And the thing is,
so this is a sanctioned McDonald's thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you don't pay for that. What you get is you get the free caviar, you get the spoon, the creme fraiche, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But you get a $35 gift card to buy the nuggets. So they give you the caviar kit, you buy the nuggets.
Okay.
And people are saying here, I don't want caviar, I want a $1 large Coke again.
Yeah.
We don't want caviar, cheap food again. Cheap food. Someone here raged, it says here.
Yeah.
We asked for years to get something more affordable. And the best thing y'all think of is nuggets with caviar.
Yeah. Because he lives much.
Because he lives.
It's out of control. It's like the cab driver special.
What's that again?
I was in a cab one night and I was talking to a cabbie and he said, I might pull in and get a cab driver special.
And you said, I'll just pay normally, thanks.
And it's the soft serve cone with an apple pie. You get the soft serve cone, you get the apple pie, and you get your apple pie, you dip it in the soft serve cone, and you've got ice cream and apple pie.
And does it cool down the apple pie, which is hotter than the surface of the sun?
And we're both sitting on the side of the road just eating the cab driver special.
Well, what do you think of this caviar kit? Because I know that I enjoy my Red Rooster Turducken and my Hungry Jack's Foie Gras.
Yeah.
I'll just add it to the list.
Then put it on the tab.
Put it on the tab.
Instagram is here. I tell you what, you could buy a lot of cab driver specials with Instagram. If you'd like to play, give us a call, 135522 on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation.
Fast money. Extra cash.
I need money. Jonesy and Amanda's.
Here we are, 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
And how handy would that be? But if you'd like to make it $2,000, you get the option of answering a bonus question, but it's double or nothing.
What about Adrian of Thomastown yesterday?
Well, I rang with nothing, so I'm going to give it a go.
Adrian,
that's what we're talking about.
You have 6 seconds to answer this bonus question.
Yep.
What two-word name is given to the iconic green cap worn by the Australian Test cricketers?
Baggy green.
You've done it, Adrian. $2,000.
He's our man.
Congratulations.
But can it happen for Glenn of Ryde today? Glenn, how are you?
Well, look, I'm a bit anxious.
Why?
I haven't been on the radio since I was 17 at 2BH Broken Hill of the top 40, but it's a while.
Glenn, were you requesting a song on that occasion?
I was requesting a song, and I used to put a voice on. I can't remember what that was. But more importantly, I think I'm also anxious because the pair of you have taken us through a little emotional roller coaster, and we didn't realise we'd go through that. And so I'm listening to Drive Time Radio now, where I never did. I just wanted to say that because it really, my wife and I never thought that we would like radio so much. Until you guys moved. And,
Glenn.
And now we're really effective. Every morning we look at each other and we go, okay.
Oh, Glenn. Well, I'm glad you're listening to us now, and thank you for sharing all this with us. Thank you. And let's see if we can get you some money.
Come on, we want you to win this, Glenn.
Glenn,
come on.
Okay.
Now, you know how it goes. We've got 10 questions. If you're not sure, say pass. We might have time to come back.
I'm probably not going to do well at it.
Don't talk yourself out of it, Glenn.
That doesn't matter, Glenn.
Come on.
Share the time with us.
I know, it doesn't matter.
Come on.
I'm making promises to people.
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay,
Question number 1. What do you put in a toaster?
Oh, bread.
Question 2. When mixed together, red and white makes what colour?
Pink.
Question 3. Who played Moira in Schitt's Creek?
Oh, I know. She annoys me. She's very good, but I can't remember her name. So it doesn't matter whether I pass or not.
Just
Question 4. Finish this. Aussie kids are Wheat Bix.
Kids.
Question 5. Who was elected US president in 2008?
Obama.
Question 6. In which fictional bay is Home and Away set?
Pass.
Question 7. How many people make up a standard jury in Australia?
20.
Oh, it's 12.
12. Gee, I should know 12. I've always tried to avoid jury.
And you said she was annoying, but she passed away just recently to a lot of sadness. Catherine O'Hara was Moira in Schitt's Creek.
Oh, look, the family loved it.
Okay.
And Summer Bay, Home and Away is
Summer Bay, Glenn.
Oh, Summer Bay. Well, I passed on that. Couldn't I get... Oh, the ding went.
Yeah, you ran out of... No, you got one wrong. Remember, you got the jury one wrong.
Glenn.
Oh, so it's always out.
Thank you, mate. Thank you
Glenn.
so much.
Glenn was up for a chat.
Coming up, the week that was thanks to our social media dipstick, Digital Jenna on Gold.
Jam Nation.
Gold, it's Jonesy and Amanda's Jam Nation. You know, we cover a lot of socials, and keeping us abreast is Digital Jenna, our social media dipstick.
Her name is Jenna and she loves cats. TikTok, Snapchat, she's a social media guru. We like to call her our social media dipstick. By the way, she's single.
What's poppin'?
Hi.
Hello.
I didn't say
that
what's
phrase isn't poppin'.
I didn't say what's poppin', hun. I said that last week and got in trouble.
Just give it up.
Give it up.
Yeah.
Is that a new saying with the kids? Just give it up.
If you want it to be, I don't care.
Give up the information. Right on.
I was stunned to hear last week that 5 million people contributed to our conversation, our Tin Hat Tuesday conspiracy theory.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been our biggest week of the year on the Jonesy and Amanda socials because of that video. So at this point, we've received close to 7 million views.
So people are still having a look and contributing?
Yes, but it's this particular video that's gone berserk. So it features a listener we had last week named Gary, whose biggest conspiracy theory is that there's not 365 days in a year. Mm-hmm. User Hua Smurf says an education could have prevented this post.
Right.
Mean.
No, well, there's always some flog that posts that.
Yeah.
And why are you posting it? Juan Smith? That's your real name?
Well, Tiki Toki 555 added, "This isn't a conspiracy, it's maths." But Archie wrote, "Our foil shortage predicted."
Yeah. Right.
Because of the tin hats.
Yeah, the tin
Well,
hats.
that's just from you alone making your tin hats.
I was very happy with this week's tin hats.
Yeah. But another post that resonated with our listeners was Amanda's emotional message for Nagi from Recipe Tin
And
Eats.
Nagi, did you see Nagi responded to saying,
Yes.
"Thank you, everyone, for your thoughts"?
Yes. So it went really, really well. It's got over 1 million views.
I think any dog lover in Australia will be grieving with Nagi right now.
Absolutely. And in response, like you said, everybody expressed their condolences and even shared stories of how they coped with the death of their pet.
Oh, wow.
Or Shadow, as you called them, Amanda.
Well, Tony Tenalia, who does the radio show before us, she was saying she was weeping because her little pussycat just died at Christmas time.
Yeah.
And we're finally, I think, acknowledging the roles that our pets play in our
Yeah.
lives. When we were younger, we didn't appreciate
No. There was
how
no
people
such thing as
felt.
vets back then. If the cat or the dog was unwell, that'd be it.
But we appreciate, too, that you need to grieve.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like use a pause for talk really exemplifies that, saying, "Thank you, Amanda, for sharing your open heart and holding space for all of us who experience the enormous love of a fur loved one and the inevitable pain when we say our final goodbye."
Oh.
I've been screaming out loud for decades about the importance of pet loss. Humans love you and they listen to you. So thank you so very much for your beautiful heart.
Oh, that's lovely.
I remember
Thank
when
you.
I lost Miss April, and
I think your wife kicked her out, didn't she?
I'll never get her back.
I love it how we go from deep to shallow so quickly.
So quickly. But I'll end it with this message we got from Elliot, who responded to our call for cliche father of the bride speech line
Yes. Oh, yes.
for Jonesy's daughter's upcoming wedding. So he wrote, "What a scab. Can't even use his brain to write his own speech. Can't stand that bloke. But love Amanda. She's so beautiful. I could listen to her for hours."
Thank you, Elliot.
I want every word of that to go in your speech.
Will he be, by any chance, our Chemist Warehouse man of the match? Oh, woman!
Like last week, this is where I choose my favourite moment of the week. And today's winner of a $500 Chemist Warehouse voucher is James and his interesting conspiracy theory.
Oh.
Okay, so have you ever heard that pigeons are actually spy robots? And the reasoning is, have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Makes a good point.
That reasoning is spot on.
What's that white stuff? Coolant.
Yeah, and not only they're robots, they're spy robots.
Thank you, Jenna.
We like to call her on social media dipstick by the way she's single.
Don't let Big Pigeon get to you.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Have a good weekend, friendy.
We'll see you next
Hope
week.
you get some on Valentine's Day.
Flowers.
Flowers and cards and everything that's coming your way.
Thank you.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Catch up on the Jonesy and Amanda podcast. Download the free iHeart app now.
See you next time. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hear every second of Jonesy and Amanda on demand. Search for us now on the iHeart app.